Confidence is key, but overconfidence is poison. Too much of anything is poison. Balance is key. Knowing when to and when to not. It's no problem. And ladies, this is for you. You know, fellas, I got something for y'all in the works, so don't worry. I ain't did a vlog in a minute. So I'm walking home right now. So I'm intentionally walking home because it gives me time to make these. Ladies, you have to understand when you're not a goddamn 10. And yes, I'm referencing the Kevin Samuel video I did in two Discussion 101 videos ago, when I talked about, it was basically about overconfident women who think they're much more than what they actually are. Now, it's no problem with thinking highly of yourself, but sometimes the reality of what you actually are has to hit in order for you to remain humble. And some of y'all just be forgetting. Listen, if you are a woman that are getting hit up in the DMs by dudes who are just thirsty as hell because you posted a picture of you in some leggings and it gives the illusion that your ass is fat or whatever like that, you know, don't take that as a sign that you're a 10. I'm gonna tell you something that an OG once told me, and it is so true. Anything looks good to a hungry man. Anything looks good to a hungry man. Meaning when you're not getting any, you'll suffice for a lot of things will suffice. It's some dudes in jail right now that didn't think they'll be turned gay because they've been in there so damn long and they mind start playing tricks on them. It's like, that guy don't look too bad. And then next thing you know, they become booty bandits. Now, I'm not gay, so I don't play that. I don't give a damn. If I ever went to jail, I'd just be jacking off in the corner some damn well. But I'm not wishing that on myself or nothing like that. But, you know, it's just the reality of it. Some of you females know full fucking well y'all were never attractive enough to have about like 10, or probably like two, at the very least 2 guys hit on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of y'all haven't even had the experience of having at least 2 guys hit on you in y'all lifetime. All of a sudden you post some I'm such a gamer girl, I watch anime, look at me too type of pictures, and you know the desperate ones that are always posting them. They always try to go with like animes that they know nothing about, just going online, picking up, typing Google anime girls, cute anime girls. The next thing you know, they go on their Instagram or their TikToks and they try to dress up as the character, just looking just attention whorish as possible. No knowledge of, and this is what I mean when I said females were never into anime. So to a person like myself who grew up in the 90s, where I know for a fact females was into anime like that, it's like a strange paradox when I'm seeing all these turn of the century females just all of a sudden out of nowhere talk about how they like anime and they was always into it. But these motherfuckers constantly get fucking Naruto, fucking One Piece and Dragon Ball Z characters mixed up. They don't even know, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ask them any questions in regards, because, you know, I come from that era where if you say you're a fan of something, you should know about it. So if we ask you any questions about certain shit like Dragon Ball Z, like what was the most epic moment of Dragon Ball Z ever? I'm talking about the number one most epic Dragon Ball Z moment ever. You couldn't even tell me. You couldn't even tell me. I would tell you, but I know y'all like to run off with with information y'all get from other people and try to fake like y'all just been fans, and y'all not getting that from me. So I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, it's some thirst buckets that just be, and y'all fellas out there, yeah, that was the video I was making. Fellas, don't simp. You know, it's just a call to fellas to grab yourself by the dick and just realize that you're a man. You are the prize. You know, going back to the senpai and what was that skinny white dude name? Damn. But senpai, that whole scenario between her and Wadey and Puppy, that was his name. His name was Puppy. You know, that whole scandal and shit like that. How she basically got Puppy, you know, she was 24 years old, and with Pup being like 14, how she was sexually involved with the 14-year-old, and how, you know, the 14-year-old boy thought, you know, which was Puppy, he was at the time he probably thought, you know, oh, this girl who I think is cute, you know what I'm saying, wants to be with me, and it's cool because he probably never was approached by any girl on that level. You know, to somebody who's been dealing with women for a long, Senpai was like a decent 5. She wasn't all that, bro. She really wasn't. But to somebody who don't get women like that, they probably think she's a 10. So that's as good as they gonna get it. And then, you know, she had that little fling with Wadey for like a couple years, and then he proposed to Senpai in front of Puppy years later, which is fucking fucked up, while Puppy's still going through the motions of trying to get over this damn girl, or whatever the case may be. You know, and Wadey, he wasn't the most in shape motherfucker. Now, I'm not saying that I'm the most in shape motherfucker, but this dude looked like he was wearing a fat suit underneath his clothes. You know what I mean? Not to talk about people, but you know what I'm saying? You know he wasn't pulling no girl like that. You know what I'm saying? So this girl basically used Puppy for rides and to get her rocks off or whatever. Then when she was done using him, she went to Wadey and basically used him for fucking high places at fucking Smash Brothers tournaments. That's literally all she used them for. When she did singles tournaments, when she had to play by herself, she was winning like 13th place and shit like that. She wasn't good. She was like winning 13th place or some shit. But anytime there was like a team up, Wadey carried her ass all the way up to 3rd place. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? If you can't get to 3rd place on your own, shit, we know who carrying that load. And Wadey was the fat one, but I digress. But ladies, y'all gotta know when y'all not no fucking 10s. It's some arrogant ass women in this world that really think that they just the shit. Now, going back to my original statement when I first started this video, if you are a woman, right, and you are getting hit up in the DMs, you gotta understand that there's a bunch of thirsty dudes on the internet that have never, and I mean never, had any type of sexual relations with any kind of woman. You know what I'm saying? They don't have any type of experience with women. They don't think they can get a woman. These are the type of girls that see a cute girl, and instead of trying to approach her and maybe have a conversation, possibly get the number, you know what I'm saying, which could possibly lead to you getting the cheeks if you play your cards right, they think so far ahead like, oh man, this girl not gonna like me, and they just pass them up. So their first step into doing anything when they see a girl online that they think is cute is to hit them up in the DMs like, oh, you're so pretty. On some creeper shit. That's them confidently stepping up and saying, how you doing? When in person, they would never done that. You get a bunch of those weirdo motherfuckers, about like 10 of those dudes, hitting you up on one video where you're intentionally trying to attract thirsty motherfuckers, thinking you're gonna get the guys that you're after, but instead you get all these fucking posh built fucking skinny from the 9 looking motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Not to single him out, but you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all don't even know who fucking that rapper is. But these out of shape people who look anorexic and just look like they don't take care of themselves like the way they're supposed to. These are the dudes you attract because they don't have any confidence in themselves to approach you in person. And because you're getting hit up by so many of these type of guys, your ego just skyrockets through the fucking roof when it shouldn't skyrocket at all. You need to understand what the fuck they're hitting you up for and why they're hitting you up. Y'all know when y'all was posting, when y'all first started posting on y'all Instagrams and y'all TikToks and shit, y'all didn't have not one DM from any guy hitting y'all up like that. Then the split second you make some sexy quote unquote cosplay of some anime character, it's just like the floodgates open. Ooh, look at this. I can get all you simpletons to give me money just because I got, I'm trying to flex so hard that it looks like I got a booty, but really I'm flatter than a pancake. You know what I'm saying? And I don't make fun of, a woman's womb, but you gotta get on some of these women's asses for a minute, bro. I mean, I understand women gonna have stretch marks, but when they get to talking shit to some of y'all dudes, man, and y'all don't be saying nothing back, especially when it's just over the internet. I mean, y'all don't have no damn confidence. Y'all act like y'all don't have no options when it comes to talking back to these overly egotistical women that don't even, that have the nerve to have the level of arrogance that they have based on their looks because you think that they're more than what they are. When in reality, in the real world, outside of that little internet page that she got, she a fucking 5. She like a 4.5. She not even up there for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck she gonna talk shit about your weight when her stomach over here looking like a 2 for $6 roast beef from Arby's? Come on, bro. Like, we're not doing that. And then on top of that, their egos get so inflated. Let me say it like this. You have these type of women whose egos get so inflated that they literally think that they can get what they want when they want it. They literally want what they want when they want it. And these are the women that you really got to be careful of, fellas. Operation Don't Sip. I'm going to call this Operation Don't Sip Part 2. You got to understand there's women out there who want what they want when they want it. And oftentimes than none, these women are heavily influenced by fucking reality TV shows like Love and Hip Hop and whatever, Basketball Wives, Mafia Wives, or whatever reality TV show they got out there. All they do on those TV shows is bring drama. They never show any type of successful businesses. They never show any type of, successful business ventures or anything they got going on. It's always party, drink, and fight in that order, and not necessarily in that order. It's always some drama attached to their damn name. It can never be no cool, let's just, show that we can be civilized people. Nah. These producers, so I got to give a salute to Master P and Romeo, because they ended up leaving the show because they tried to, the producers of that show tried to cause some drama between, I think, Romeo, and I don't know if it was his girlfriend or it was like one of his family members or something. But they tried to cause some mischief. They offered them, I think, like a couple $1 million just to stay on the show. You know what I mean? And they turned the money down because integrity and principle and a code is worth more than gold and silver or any amount of dollars. If they're willing to offer you that much money, then imagine how much you're really worth. This is just their offer to try to keep you somewhere where you really don't need to be. But yeah, so not to get too sidetracked, and Remy Ma and Papoose, they're another one that left Love and Hip Hop alone, or they didn't let the stigma of that show ruin what they had going on. Because some people, all they got is Love and Hip Hop, and it's ridiculous how they sold for a little bit of fame, and they're not known for doing anything else besides being on a reality TV show. It's one of them situations, but yeah, sorry about that, but yeah, it's some of these females that just, they get to the point where they think they can get what they want when they want, and the world has never worked like that. So they create these online personas to trap you into thinking that, you can have a piece of them, not even them, a piece of them. They're selling you an illusion. That's why I never bother going to strip clubs, because strip clubs is just selling the illusion. You're paying people to give you an illusion that something is going to happen. And I never was fucking with that. On top of the fact I don't like paying females for any goddamn thing, You know what I mean? Like in that regard, I don't like giving them money for anything for that matter. Because you don't need to. A conversation can go a long way, fellas. If you can, confidence in a conversation will go a long way. And this is coming from somebody who, when I was younger, obviously I was afraid to talk to women. Now I'm not no relationship guru or no guru on how to get women or nothing like that, but I'm telling you, bro, a lot of the girls that you think you won't be able to get, confidence in a conversation will go a long way. And you'll be surprised with just how much either they're going to take interest in what you like or how much you have in common with them. And that can set a whole bunch of things in motion for you in the best way possible. You know what I mean? So don't stop being scared and stop being so thirsty, man. Because a lot of these girls that y'all be thinking are 10s, in reality, they just like 4.5s or 5s and 6s. They're not all that. They just know they can get, they just know it's a bunch of guys out there that are so simple-minded that they'll fall for the fact that they think that they're these fucking model types and they're really not. You know what I mean? So eventually one of these days y'all gotta grow up and stop falling for that type of shit. I'm telling you, it gets to the point with me where I'm so disgusted with seeing people seeing women trying to be thirst traps online that I just block their pages because I don't want to see anything in regards to that. Like, because that shit gets annoying after a while. Like, it really does. You know what I mean? Because if you getting what you want in real life, what the hell you gotta look online for? You know what I mean? Like, stop offering me your fucking OnlyFans, because I ain't fucking subscribing to nobody's OnlyFans at all. And another thing, y'all females, y'all do know that OnlyFans can be used for more than just, making sex videos and shit, right? It's a rapper right out there by the name of Bandman Kivo. Bandman Kivo, he uses OnlyFans and he sells financial advice on his videos that he puts on OnlyFans. And he makes like a good 160 actually being useful. He's just not trying to sell pussy pics, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the fuck he does. He's not trying to sell sexual videos. He's trying to financially help people. And being that this information had to be learned from him during the time when he was like known as like one of the biggest scammers in Chicago, because that's where he's from. He did federal time for it. I think he did like federal time for it. He got to the point where, he started offering people financial advice, and OnlyFans gives him the opportunity to make money for that. Because, like they said, the game is to be sold, not to be. The game is to be sold, not to be told. Meaning that you can't get this game for free. If I got to go through all this bullshit in order to learn these lessons, hey, I had to pay for it in some way. So y'all got to pay for it. What the fuck is this? But yeah, he came turned on my street and then he turned around and went away. I don't know what's up with that, but yeah, man, it's one of those situations. So I'm home right now, so remember, man, stop simping, bro. It's not as big as y'all think it is. These women are not as beautiful as y'all think it is. You know what I'm saying? It's cool if you're a woman and you just like you know what I'm saying, like a nice, level-headed woman. That's a real 10. Remember that. So remember, be humble in victory, be gracious in defeat, but show no mercy in battle. World Warriors Collective. I'm out of here.